Alexis Bellino goes to war with RHOC cast in reunion trailer. Alexis Bellino is bringing the drama as she goes to war with the cast in the RHOC reunion trailer. The season 18 reunion starts on Thursday, November 7th, and Alexis is leaving no stone unturned. She has a bone to pick with almost everyone, and she is ready to start picking. Keep reading to see who she really goes at it with. Alexis Bellino is back on the reunion couches. The last RHOC reunion Alexis Bellino attended was in Season 8, and she seemed to be on an island by herself. Her storyline was lackluster as she and her husband, Jim Bellino, opened a new business while trying to act happily married. She also maintained the ladies had bullied her, causing her to go on anti-anxiety meds. Alexis tried to make amends, but by the time the reunion came around, it was clear she was no longer needed. She left but was not forgotten. Alexis and Jim divorced, but he sued Tamra and Shannon beat her, costing them hundreds of thousands of dollars. No one missed Alexis, aka Jesus Jugs, until she began dating Shannon Beater's ex-boyfriend, John Jensen. Shannon had been with John for around 3 years after her divorce from David Beater. They split, and then he met Alexis by happenstance. At the same time, she reconnected with Tamra and Heather Dubrow, plus her dating John made for great television, so she returned for season 18. Unfortunately, all Alexis Bellino did was gush over and defend John aka Johnny J. She also shared he had footage of Shannon nearly running over his daughter, and then he sued his ex for $75,000. John allegedly let Shannon borrow the money for a facelift, but she never paid him back. It broke Shannon, and she, along with some cast members and fans, felt John was blackmailing her by holding onto the footage. When the ladies went to London for Shannon's 60th, Alexis was not invited, which hurt her. Now the RHOC reunion is here, and Alexis is back on the couch. She is not only lashing out at Shannon, but is also at war with the rest of the cast. A whole Alexis goes crazy on the women. When Alexis Bellino finally arrives at the RHOC reunion couch, she is ready to go. According to page 6, she goes right for Shannon Beater. She maintained that Shannon has been bitter because of the John Jensen romance. However, Shannon claimed never liked Alexis after the lawsuit her ex-husband filed against herself and Tamra Judge, which she believes Alexis was in on. Alexis says this to Shannon. The last time Shannon spoke out about the suit was on WWHL, and she claimed John would settle, but she had to release something positive about him. It is unclear if it is officially over and done. Yet Alexis is not done, as she and Emily Simpson soon go at it after Alexis refers to her former friend as Tweedledum. Emily rages, telling Alexis she will not call her dumb. Looks like Alexis is here, and as much as she wants to move past the season, she may very well want to secure an orange for season 19. Alexis Bellino's return to the Real Housewives of Orange County reunion trailer has sent shockwaves through the fanbase. Known for her high-maintenance lifestyle and sharp tongue, Alexis is not holding back as she goes head-to-head with her former co-stars. What's most thrilling about this reunion is how Alexis, who has been away from the show for some time, re-enters the fray with a level of fire and conviction that no one saw coming. The atmosphere is charged with tension as Alexis makes it clear she's not just here to be a spectator. She's here to reclaim her spotlight. As the reunion kicks off, Alexis steps into the spotlight, holding her ground with the same fierce attitude that earned her a reputation as one of the most polarizing figures in RHOC history. Her return is met with a mixture of shock and disbelief from the cast. With her signature bleach blonde hair and a wardrobe that oozes luxury, she effortlessly commands attention as she faces off against the other housewives. But what stands out more than her style is her energy. Alexis is ready to battle. Why am I even here? Alexis snaps early in the trailer, glancing at the other women with a mix of disdain and disbelief. The question hangs in the air, almost daring the women to respond. But there's more behind Alexis's words than just a snarky remark. The tension is palpable as she continues. I'm not going to sit here and pretend like I haven't been a part of this show since the beginning. You all want to act like I'm not the reason some of you even have careers. The other housewives, especially Vicky Gunvalson and Tamra Judge, seem particularly taken aback by Alexis's boldness. Vicky, the OG of RHOC, has long been the queen of the show, but Alexis is pushing back in a way that no one expected. Alexis isn't just challenging Vicky's dominance, she's questioning the very foundation of the cast. And she doesn't stop there. Throughout the trailer, Alexis takes aim at Tamra, calling her out for what she perceives as an underhanded attack on her character in previous seasons. You can pretend all you want, Tamra, Alexis taunts, her voice dripping with sarcasm. But you've always had a problem with me. You didn't want me here because I'm everything you're not. I'm rich, I'm happy, and I don't need this show to validate who I am. Tamra's face twists into a look of disbelief, but Alexis is far from finished. Her sharp words slice through the room like a sword, and she doesn't hesitate to dig deep into the issues that have plagued the cast for years. The reunion becomes a battleground as Alexis uncovers old wounds, pulling out years of unresolved conflict with her co-stars. The women squirm in their seats, caught off guard by Alexis's relentless onslaught. At one point, Alexis turns to Heather Dubrow, her former friend, with a pointed question. Heather, you've always had this holier-than-thou attitude. But I'm sorry, you're not as perfect as you think you are. The accusation is met with stunned silence, and Heather's usually calm and collected demeanor cracks for just a moment. Alexis presses on, citing Heather's supposed hypocrisy and the way she's tried to maintain a pristine image while throwing shade at others. Alexis doesn't hold back, refusing to let Heather's polished public persona shield her from criticism. And then, in a move no one saw coming, Alexis goes straight for Shannon Beater. Shannon, you've spent more time crying on camera than anyone, and I'm tired of hearing the same sad story over and over again. Would you stop being the victim and start being accountable for your actions? Alexis's words hit hard, and Shannon, usually the emotional heart of the group, looks flustered for the first time in years. The tension rises as Alexis continues to dominate the conversation, refusing to be silenced by any of the housewives. She lays out a damning accusation about the way the women have treated her in the past, and her words carry a weight of truth that resonates with fans and cast members alike. She calls out their jealousy, their manipulative tactics, and their constant attempts to tear each other down for ratings. This isn't about friendship, Alexis declares with a steely glare. It never was. This is about power, and I'm taking mine back. As the reunion unfolds, Alexis's presence becomes the main event. The other women attempt to rally together, trying to throw shade back at her, but Alexis is too quick, too sharp for them to keep up. She manages to keep the focus on herself, creating a spectacle that fans can't help but watch in awe. Her timing is impeccable, and each bar she throws hits its target with precision. But it's not all about confrontation. There's a moment of vulnerability, too. As the trailer reaches its peak, Alexis shares a more personal side of herself, speaking about the struggles she's faced since leaving the show. The camera captures a rare, softer moment as Alexis opens up about her life away from the cameras, about her family, her faith, and the healing process she's gone through. It's a reminder that beneath the drama and the glamour, Alexis is still a person with real emotions. But as quickly as the vulnerable moment comes, it's overshadowed by her fierce return to the battle. Alexis knows how to create a narrative, and she's ensuring that this reunion is all about her. As the trailer ends, she delivers one final, cutting line. "You can hate me, but you'll never be able to forget me." In this reunion, Alexis Bellino is taking no prisoners. She's come back with a vengeance, ready to rewrite the rules of the Real Housewives of Orange County, and remind the women, and the world, why she was once the show's most talked-about star. This reunion isn't just a chance for Alexis to reassert her place in the RHOC legacy. It's her opportunity to prove that no one can outshine her, no matter how many seasons have passed. The battle for the spotlight is on, and Alexis is ready to claim her throne.